Firstly, welcome again to the Hash Growth Summit. We started this Hash Growth Community Initiative back in 2018. This is mainly around bringing all the growth marketers and product managers together to learn from each other, to share best practice of driving growth. And we saw that there's a big problem in the whole ecosystem where people, all of them are reinventing the wheel. And there's so much learnings each of them are going through, and then there's so much value by just bringing people together and learn from each other. So this is something we started off in 2018. Over the last 4 years, we started doing a lot of in-person conferences like this, online webinars, mixers, and we started doing training and certification programs. We recently just started cohort courses as well, where cohorts of 30 people can actually have a 6-week course as well. So there's so much we are trying to do in this area, because we believe this is an important aspect for us as a company to kind of help companies drive growth, because that's what our primary focus and value proposition. And we also work with various partners towards this community initiative. Like today we have Branch, and we also work with various other technology partners as well to help towards this initiative. Today I'm going to talk about what we at MoEngage stand for, what are some of our plans for the Meta region, and what are some of the key enhancements that we have made recently as well. So that's a big part of what I'm going to talk today. Today, if you're a consumer brand, for you to drive growth, I think as Kunal mentioned, the key part is to kind of ensure that all of your customers have a great experience, and have a personalized experience, and it's important that you have the right technology stack which enables you to do that. But what we have seen over the years is that if you look at the customer engagement platforms or marketing automation platforms that started off in early 2000s, the likes of companies which got acquired by Salesforce, Adobe, and others, and then even the next generation platforms which start off in early 2010s, most of them tend to be very campaign-centric. There are platforms which are very good at only email or very good at SMS or one of the channels. And then there are platforms which do multiple channels, but they tend to be very campaign-centric. What I mean by that is that they love you as a marketing person or a growth team person to create more campaigns, more workflows, but they don't provide you with the rich insights into helping you understand which sort of campaigns to run, which sort of customers need attention, all sorts of those customer insights. And that's a problem we have observed speaking with customers over the last 8 years of our existence. And we significantly invest into this area. We obviously have the best-in-class cross-channel orchestration solution, but we also realize that it's really important to have empowered marketers with really rich insights. So this is a big problem that we saw in the ecosystem. And what it also enables is that it creates a very campaign-centric approach to your customer engagement, right? With a lot of platforms out there. And we want to move this whole industry from a campaign-centric approach to a customer-centric approach. And the way we do that is by enabling you as a brand to bring all of your data together firstly, right? And we help you unify the customer data across all the different touch points, whether it could be website, your mobile app, your offline data, your data sitting in other technology stack that you use. So bring all of this data together and help you with rich customer insights, like I talked about. These insights could be around which customer segments need attention, which customer segments have a propensity to churn, where are customers dropping off in the customer lifecycle, what are people doing once they come onto your website or the app, and all these insights which will help you define your customer engagement strategy. Without these insights, what tends to happen is that marketers tend to create more business-led promotions or a bit more trial and error approach or hypothesis-driven approach. So we want to move from a hypothesis-driven approach to a more insights-led or data-driven, what Mohammed also talked about, and leveraging all these insights and data-driven approach to create highly personalized campaigns across more than 10 channels that we support, right? And we believe that this will enable you as a brand to be very customer-centric, And we call this framework as an insights-led engagement. So where your engagement strategy is powered by the insights that you can actually understand from your customer behavior, right? And so as MoEngage, we want you to lead with insights and engage your customers with heart. And we position ourselves as an insights-led customer engagement platform. We primarily focus on consumer brands, and a lot of our insights are powered by artificial intelligence, so that we move you from a rule-based segmentation insights approach to a more machine learning-driven approach. I'll talk about some of the things that we have done in this area and also something that we're launching today as well on this front. So that's the kind of the what we stand for as a company and what we are focusing on. And today, as a company, we work with over 750 global paying customers. These include enterprises in various verticals like banking and financial services, retail, telecommunications, as well as the fastest growing internet-first companies in various verticals, like you see here. And we have customers from in markets like US and Europe to India and Southeast Asia to the Middle East region. We have customers across like 25 countries today. And especially in the last 2 years, we have been the fastest growing company in our space with over 100% growth in the last 12 months itself. So that's something we are significantly proud of. And coming to our presence in Middle East, Turkey, and Africa region, we started investing into this market about 5 years back, about 5 to 6 years ago. So we have been in the market for a while. We have been one of the early pioneers of driving customer engagement and working with companies here in the region. And we have some great brands working with us in verticals across like retail, banking and financial services, in other verticals like education, travel, hospitality, and so on. And the best part is having a significant presence already in the region. We have been learning so much from our customers. We have been learning so much from our customers in terms of the needs of the market, needs of our customers, needs of not just the product, that's anyways we continuously kind of iterate, but also what sort of service approach that we take, what sort of best practices that you need as a brand. So we have been investing into the whole service side of the aspect as well. And that's helping us evolve our offerings and also evolve our approach to working with our customers over the years. And we have some of our customers. I just wanted to kind of quickly highlight some of the brands that we work with. In retail, we work with 3 of the top 5 brands in the region. We work with one of the largest telcos in the region as well. We work with one of the first companies that went public in the travel space from the regions. And we also work with various banks here in the region. And we're also learning from some of the needs of the banks and some of the regulatory challenges that they face, and continuously evolving our product strategy as well from that standpoint. So I think we're really excited and very committed to kind of growing our presence, and I'll talk about more what we are doing around that area. And as a company, globally, we are about 700 employees today. We have teams across like 11 countries that we operate in. So we want to make sure that we have in-country teams in each of the countries or markets where we have customer base, because it's really important for us. A big cultural value as a company is customer obsession. And we obsess not only about our customers, but what they do about their customers. And we want to make sure that we have in-country customer success and implementation teams that work very closely, understand your business goals, and help you with achieving those business goals by partnering with you. So that's the reason we are investing significantly in in-country teams, and that's the reason we have strengthened our presence in the region with our regional headquarters in Dubai. Dubai is obviously is a city with multicultural talent and a strong talent pool, and that's the reason we have set up our regional headquarters here. But also we have teams outside UAE, in other parts of the region as well. And so overall, as a company, we have now over a team of 20 people serving the Middle East, Turkey, and Africa region. We have Kunal. Some of you probably already know him. He has been in the MarTech domain experience. He has been in the MarTech domain for over a decade. He understands this space much better than many others. And he has been driving. He has been on board recently, and he has been driving our presence in the region. We have Shweta, who has also been working with our customers, and she has been in the MarTech domain as well for a long time. So both of them are leading our teams here in the region. We have over a 20-member team across sales, implementation, marketing, customer success team. We will be doing more of these, like this conference today. We'll be doing more of these across different cities in the region, and that's a big part of our strategy. And we'll continue to strengthen our teams in the region, right? So, and along with the team, local team, along with the in-country teams that we have, we also are focused on the partner ecosystem. I'll talk about more during the later part of the presentation, but especially we have a good number of agency and reseller partners who can help you unlock most value out of your marketing investments. And we have some of the partners listed here, some of the select partners, but we have over 20 partners that we are working with very closely who can partner with our customers and unlock more value from your investments. And just to kind of give you some broader recognition of MoEngage, we have been recognized as a leader in the space by the Gartner in the Magic Quadrant as well, and similarly by Forrester as one of the key vendors in the space. I think that just kind of, and broadly it is driven by the customer love. So today, if you look at MoEngage, I think I talked about the value of customer obsession. That's each of our team members basically kind of drive. And we are the highest rated platform in our space in many of the platforms like Gartner Peer Insights and so on, right? So we have been rated as 4.9 out of 5 in areas like product, customer service, support, and that's something. And this is what really kind of drives each of the MoEngagers. This customer love and this customer focus is what drives us, right? So and that's a big part of our culture, and that's something we always want to continue to keep doing. Yeah, and in terms of the scale of the platform, just to kind of give you some broader understanding. So we delivered about 1.2 trillion messages in the last 12 months. That's almost 100 billion messages every single month. That's the scale of the technology platform that we operate at. Just kind of like this scale has grown like three times just in the last 12 months. So our technology is very scalable. We have multiple data centers. And one of the aspects that I've seen is a significant adoption of multiple channels. So a significant part of our customers use 3 or more channels to engage with their customers, right? And we are seeing more channels to engage with for brands to engage, and that's really helping brands to kind of have a very seamless cross-channel experiences with the customers, and that's something we are significantly seeing adoption in channels like email and SMS are continuing to grow over the last 12 months as well. And these are some of the things that we focus on around channel deliverability and the kind of value that we add additionally in terms of making sure that the messages that you send are delivered to the most, right? So we have capabilities around push deliverability and email deliverability, which help you amplify your deliverability as well. Coming to the key products, new enhancements that we want to kind of talk about today. I think just to give you a quick recap of some of the things that we launched in the last 12 months. So we believe that artificial intelligence can help marketers engage your customers better. And we invested in products like predictions, which help you understand which customers have a propensity to churn, which customers have a propensity to purchase, so that you can actually have your engagement strategy in the right way. So we invested in capabilities like best time to send, best channel to send, so that you remove the guesswork in terms of which is the most optimal time and which is the most optimal channel for every given customer, and let the MoEngage platform take care of that. We also have like capabilities like affinity segments. So in a multi-category world, you're not sure which is the category that each user is interested in. So that's something affinity segments help you. If you're an e-commerce company with multiple categories, and if you want to send an offer on, let's say, beauty category, MoEngage automatically understands the customers who are interested in and who have affinity towards the beauty category, right? Then you have the intelligent path optimizer, where if you're not sure how you want to kind of drive activation goal, for example, of the users who install your app and you want to kind of drive them to activation, like which is the right message cadence that drives that higher conversions. And you can leave that to MoEngage to optimize the right message cadence and the path towards the higher conversions. So I think we have done all of these in the last 12 months, and we want to see how can we make it even more easier for growth teams to kind of drive engagement. And that's when we have a new product that we announced that we are kind of sharing it today. Let me kind of play the video which talks about that, and then I'll give you more context.
Meet Jessica. She's a marketer who understands that keeping customers happy and engaged is vital for modern-day brands. Sounds easy? If only. Jessica spends a good part of her day manually gathering crucial insights. She's constantly wondering, how many customers are about to uninstall my app?
Where is my traffic coming from?
Are my campaigns running glitch-free? Who could I target for the next promotion? She ends up spending more time trying to figure, or should we say guess, which insights she has to act on first. And then move on to acting on those. Not to forget, there's still the laundry list of to-dos she has yet to get to. Sounds relatable? We have just the solution. Introducing Proactive Assistant. Things look very different for Jessica now. She doesn't have to waste time digging around for insights anymore, or wonder which might bring in more business, or spend hours acting on them.
She gets all the insights served proactively to her, ready to be acted on, and they're all automatically prioritized based on the business impact.
Proactive Assistant does it all. Oh, and there's more. It requires no instructions, no wait times, and no inputs from you. So be like Jessica. Become a customer champion with Proactive Assistant, and get ready to act on crucial insights served proactively to you.
Cool. Yeah, I think I'm assuming the problem that was talked about in the video is very relatable to a lot of CRM managers, growth managers, who probably have seen this problem. Like, what should I do next? Which sort of campaign I should be setting up? And then you need to do a lot of analysis to be able to identify that, right? So we realized that how can we be as a platform be proactive in running all these algorithms behind the scenes, like run all these funnel analysis and RFM segments and all of it behind the scenes, and bring you those actionable insights which really matter to you, so that you can quickly act on those insights by quickly clicking on it and creating a campaign or a workflow to act upon it, right? And these insights can be delivered to your email or Slack or within the MoEngage dashboard. So, and the best part is that this makes, the idea is that this product provides you with high impact, actionable insights served proactively to you, right? And the big difference is also that with this product, a platform like us would be very different on day one versus day 360. Because if you look at many of the customer engagement platforms out there, they are basically the same on, let's say, on day one of your implementation of or go live and day 360 or day 720. The platform is not constantly evolving and learning from what you do. So if you have set up like tens of hundreds of campaigns, and you can't be tracking if a given campaign is not performing, right? So and once you go live and you have millions of users, and it's hard to kind of identify which customer segments that you should be targeting, right? So the idea is that the platform is continuously evolving from your customer behavior, from your campaigns that you're running, and bringing those proactive insights. And you can also share the feedback on these insights so that we learn which insights are valuable to you and which insights are not. So that way we can be a lot more better, right? So today we are first launching the segment insights, where we automatically surface insights around customer segments or users which you could be interested in. So that's the first product that we just launched. And there's a big vision in the whole proactive assistant where we want to add skills like you have the Alexa skills. We keep adding skills around campaign performance or insights around how other companies in your vertical probably are seeing better engagement rates or benchmarks and so on. There's a lot we want to do with this product, and this is the start of that vision. Coming to the next important product that we want to kind of talk about today, this is about helping you engage customers on a channel that is widely used by users, that has the best reachability, and that enables very rich interactive conversations. Any guesses on what this could be? So this is about WhatsApp. So we are bringing WhatsApp as a native channel within MoEngage. And what it enables you to do as a consumer brand is to help you trigger highly personalized promotional and transactional messages on WhatsApp. And we can add very rich media in terms of images, videos. You can also add action buttons to these messages. You can also have two-way conversations on this channel as well. And the best part is you also get a very deep analytics through these messages that you're triggering through MoEngage plus WhatsApp. These analytics could be like which users have actually read those messages, which users have got it delivered on their inbox, and also which users have actually kind of clicked on these messages and did their interaction or the desired goal that you want to do. And the use cases for this can be multifold. So if you are a retailer, if you're an electronics retailer, you could, and you typically be running some of the sales on whether it could be a White Wednesday sale, and you would want to communicate about the White Wednesday sale to your customers. So you could send a nice message with rich media. You could even send some products, like you can send a products in the carousel, or even offers in a carousel as well, which so that people can understand what are the different offers that are applicable. And you can obviously personalize at an individual level, right? In terms of what products or offers that each user is interested in, you can actually personalize at an individual user level. And that is pre-purchase. And if as users make the purchase, you could send them like order confirmations, or you could even send them invoices. You could also send, if you're a company which has a subscription, for example, if you're a music streaming company with a subscription, and before a subscription is due, or you could actually send an alert saying that, hey, your subscription is due in the next 1 week, please do make the payment, right? So there's tons of use cases very possible, and we already are seeing strong engagement on WhatsApp as a channel from our customers when compared to some of the other channels, and I'll talk about one of the customer stories as well today. And the best part is you can leverage all the capabilities, insights capabilities that MoEngage already has. You can segment your customers based on their behavior, based on users who basically kind of abandon the cart and then kind of trigger a WhatsApp message to those customers. You could again leverage our predictions product to understand which users have a propensity to churn, and then kind of and then message them on WhatsApp before they actually uninstall, for example. And even in cases like, let's say if you have users who have uninstalled your app and you want to kind of bring them back as a reactivation campaign, you want to drive reinstalls, and WhatsApp can be a channel to kind of drive that. You can drive them to reinstall your app as well. And also, like, you're leveraging, if you can leveraging the funnel analysis, you can understand where are people dropping off in the customer life cycle, and before they completely kind of drop off, you can actually kind of reach out to them in that kind of the journey within the customer journey itself. And similarly, like users who have propensity to kind of sleep and so on, you can actually kind of target them as well, right? I'll talk about briefly about a customer story who leveraged WhatsApp and have seen the kind of engagement, and I'll talk about the use cases that they have done. So we have Airtel Extreme. It's a OTT platform as part of the Airtel Group, which is the largest telecommunications company in India. Their value proposition is that they offer all the 13 plus OTTs on a single platform, and they have a subscription pack that they offer with this whole bundled offering. And this is something that they launched recently, right? And Airtel being a big telco, they have all the subscribers, they have the mobile numbers of their users, and they typically offer this kind of a OTT pack as part of a specific plan. But the problem is, I mean, even though the users are part of that plan, but they're not really using this pack, this OTT pack, right? And then they wanted to kind of drive the activation of these OTT pack. And they were already using SMS as a channel to kind of drive these activations, but they were not seeing enough conversion rates, right? And they wanted to kind of experiment new channels to kind of drive the activation of their OTT app. And that's where they turned to WhatsApp. So WhatsApp, like here in the Middle East region, is also very big in India, where most of the users are already on WhatsApp, very high engagement rates. They wanted to explore this channel to kind of drive the activation goals that they have. And since they already plugged in with MoEngage with all the customer data, all the behavioral data, and then they're already leveraging MoEngage to engage users across notifications, SMS, and other channels. So they quickly plugged in WhatsApp as a channel within 1 week, and then they were able to kind of drive trigger messages on WhatsApp as a channel, and these are kind of the messages that we're looking on SMS. Like, it was kind of a bit bland, and even the call to action is not very clear. And that's probably one of the reasons why they were not seeing enough conversions. And on WhatsApp, as you can see, they were able to kind of make it very rich. They will also have a very clear activation goal, like download Extreme app. So it makes it very easy, very engaging. And then they have seen much higher conversion from these messages, right? So they actually have seen significant engagement when compared to what sort of messages that they were sending on across other channels for the same campaign. These are sort of the kind of the metrics or increase in engagement that they have seen against the likes of SMS or notifications or in-app messages for this campaign, right? So it just kind of showcased the power of WhatsApp as a channel, and we're really excited, and we're seeing very fast adoption against our customer base, and we would love to see how our customers here also use WhatsApp as a channel to engage customers. Cool. And then there are a few more products that we added in the recent past. The whole multi-channel journey builder is an important product that we have seen, and we added more enhancements to it. We also realized that a lot of our customers also want to kind of reach out to the end users on birthdays and also kind of send bill reminders. We made enhancements to that. And the more important part is one of the products that I'm pretty interested in is the auto reports. So our customers keep creating these dashboards within the MoEngage platform. But what we realize is that they also want these reports or dashboards to be sent over email to executives so that the executives can actually have their understanding of the insights that are happening. So we launched a capability to send those reports on email or even on Slack, for example. So those are some of the enhancements that we added in the recent past.